It is Diecastbuffet here again, and welcome back to the Nascar Duralast Cup Series. Well, this is the final race. Let's give it a good one, fellas. Season 4, season finale, series finale. It's the Bass Pro Shops 500 with the newly revamped Atlanta Motor Speedway with the restrictor plate rules package. Anything can happen, and we have two drivers in championship contention. Points leader, Kyle Busch, after the big win at Daytona. Kyle Busch with 49 points, J.J. Yeley with 41 points. Realistically, J.J. Yeley has to win this race, and Kyle Busch has to finish outside of the top 10. Only top 10 gets points. That's pretty much all there is to it. So, the way the racing's going to work here at the 1.5 mile Super Speedway, we're going to push one car. This is your pole sitter, Marcus Ambrose, believe it or not. And the way it's going to work, we're going to push a car. Wherever it lands, that's where it stays. Then we're going to take the second car. If the second car is behind the first car to go, it will line up directly behind it. And if it's ahead, it will be moved back right in front of it. The reason why it's called pack racing, we see this at Daytona and we see this at Talladega. Well, with Atlanta being a super speedway now, why not? Now, the French straightaway is a little bit, I would say, unorthodox. They're going to jump a little bit off turn 4, land on the dog leg, and then they're going to jump entering turn 1. That's just the way I have to have the track to configure it. We're going to probably see a lot of wrecks, and also check out that new turf. This is like a synthetic fake grass. Something different. So, anyways, let's go ahead and kick off the Season 4 finale of the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series. I want to thank all the sponsors and all the fans who have been watching the NDCS. This race should have been ran probably a year ago. So, definitely been delayed, but here we go. Marcus Ambrose, your pole sitter in this Plan B Sales Foundation 4. First car to go tonight. Now, I had to be a little bit careful, though, because if I pushed the car super fast, it could fly off turn 1, or coming off turn 4, or entering turn 1. So this is kind of the nuances of it. I want to give the cars, every single one of them, the fastest run possible, but I don't want them to fly off the track. Here is Noah Gragson. All right, so we made some adjustments to the turn 1 entry there. Put a little piece of tape there. See if we can try to get it to angle down so we don't have the cars flying off. Here's Noah Gragson. And, yeah, that's first DNF. So the way the DNFs work in the NDCS, if you come off the racetrack for any reason, that, well, is a wreck. Here's Joey Logano. He was teeter-tottering, but he's going to find a way to the front. And here's Kurt Busch in the 45 car. Excellent lap, but he's going to spin out on the French straightaway. Oh. If he would have just slowed down a little bit, he would have had the lead. Here's Austin Dillon. And there we go, new leader. Chase Briscoe. And out to the front. There's Kevin Harvick. Oh, is that considered a DNF, though? Is that considered a DNF? Oh, this is going to be a tough call. Guys, I think we have disqualified cars in the past for less. I'm going to have to say that is off the racetrack because that little blue and white strip right here, that is considered out of bounds, so I got to rule that a DNF. It's a tough call because you want to see the 4 car have a good run, but here's Cole Custer. And he spun around, but I don't know. He kept it going straight, so we're just going to consider that a clean run, but he's going to be the back of the pack. Here's David Holmgren in the 31 car. And a DNF. Here's Austin Cindric in the 33. Cindric into the top 5. Here is Chase Elliott outside of the championship picture, but could win. And another DNF. Ryan Preece in the 37. Pretty good lap, but that car is dragging. Here we go. Your championship points leader, Kyle Busch. Again, if he finishes in the top 10, it's pretty much guaranteed a championship for him. He has not won an NDCS title. But if he finishes outside the top 10 and J.J. Yeley gets first or second, it should be enough to win the championship. Yeah, Yeley versus Kyle Busch. Can't make this stuff up. Anyways, here's Kyle Busch. Let's see what he can do. And, well, that's a DNF. Kyle Busch suffering the revenge of pack racing. He wins at Daytona the last race, and, well, he crashes out at Atlanta. Here's the 85 car of Carl Edwards. That thing is slow. 23 car of Bubba Wallace. Excellent run for the 23. Rocket Man Ryan Newman. And he'll get last place. Here's 48 car of Alex Bowman. Shot out of a cannon, and again, that's going to be a DNF. I know. You could say, well, that's just how the racetrack is. Of course the car is going to land on that bottom strip by rule. This is the out-of-bounds line, essentially. This line here. And with 2 wheels below it, it's pretty obvious that is considered off the track. That would be considered technically the apron. So Bowman goes from potentially winning to nothing. Here's a 53 car, and let's see what Garrett Smithley can do. DNF. Daniel Suarez, who won at Bristol. Another one. Corey LaJoy. Excellent run into the top 5. One of the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series rules, if one car comes off the track and makes any contact with another car, that's considered a multi-car accident. So as turn 3 and 4 start to pile up with some cars, you never know. Now here's number 88 car of Andrew Keaton, otherwise known as Little Wrangler 3. Let's see what this cat can do. And unfortunately a DNF. Here's Chris Buescher. And not that good of a run. 2 cars are the only cats that can win a championship tonight. Or today. It's going to be, well, anyone's game to win the event. Here's Eric Jones. That car was rim riding on the front stretch, and look at that new leader. 34 car of Michael McDowell. DNF. So it looks like to me the key to this event is simply don't run as fast as possible. You want a car that has more stability than speed, because if you can just slow down a little bit, entering turn 1 and exiting turn 4, you can get a very decent lap. Some of these cars roll better than others. Here's the 24. That car, well, it was dragging a little bit, but should be outside of the top 10 by the end of the race. Here's 82 car of A.J. Allmendinger. Shot out of a cannon all the way up to, by fraction, he will stay in second place. All right, here we go, the championship bout. This is what we all been waiting for, the 15 car, J.J. Yaley. If he does not get into the top 3, Kyle Busch will win the championship. Now, obviously, we can see some cars wreck after this run, so it's not locked in 100%. But if he doesn't get into the top 3, most likely, it's over, and it will be Joe Gibbs Racing with Kyle Busch winning the title tonight, or today. And let's see what Yaley can do. Fantastic run. Oh, no. Oh, man. You can't make this stuff up. He was going to take the lead and most likely win the Duralast Cup Championship. And that is a DNF. Oh, that's going to be controversial. I know. I can already see the comment section here. Look, if I DNF Harvick and I DNF Alex Bowman, I gotta DNF Yaley too. It is official. Kyle Busch will win the Season 4 championship, but we still got a race to decide. Well, that is the worst way to lose a championship. But that's restrictor plate racing. That's the pack racing you get. You never know what could happen. Here's Daniel Hemrick. And again, right there, if your car stops, it just slides off the track. Eric Jones found a way to stay on the racetrack. Everyone else, they got to find a way. Daniel Hemrick, same fate. There's Ross Chastain, the 42. DNF. There's Tyler Reddick of the 8. Oh, that thing was getting on the wall over there. 10 cars left to go. One of these cars will be the final Gen 6 car to ever win a Duralast Cup Series competition. Here's Eric Almirola. Almirola, second place. Here's 78 of B.J. McLeod. And that thing's all kinds of screwed up. Kyle Larson. Look, he's had some wins this season. Not the championship run he wanted, but could he find a way to cap it off here at Atlanta Motor Speedway? He did win Atlanta back in Season 2 on the old configuration. Oh, look at that. One wheel off the racetrack. Are you kidding me? Kyle Larson, he would win this race. Fastest lap easily. And sure enough, out. Here's Gabe Blaschko, the number 25. I think he was kind of hot-scotching in 1 and 2, but might be able to get a top 10. 6 cars left to go. Here is Harrison Burton in the 39 for Buffet Racing South. Second place. Dang. Here is Denny Hamlin. Let's see if he can get a win in Season 4. Hamlin kind of sluggish there. Going to get around the 25. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And the slowest car in the field, well, doesn't disappoint. It's been a season of upsets. It's been a season of highs and lows. We've seen Kyle Busch win at Rockingham, win at Daytona, Larson win at Bristol, win at Texas. But Eric Jones finds himself trying to add to that upset winner category. We've seen Austin Dillon win at Darlington. We've seen Daniel Suarez win at Bristol. Could Eric Jones get his first ever Duralast Cup Series win? Here's Brendan Poole in the 15. And Brendan Poole, not a good run in that custom car. You might be wondering, why are we running Gen 6 cars in 2023? The season was started in 2021. That was, the final year of the Gen 6 era in terms of the 1/64 scale. So naturally, that's what Season 4 started at. Well, here in 2023, we're going to keep that going the same way. All right. 2 cars left to go, and it's Team Penske. It's Brad Keselowski and Ryan Blaney, or Eric Jones. One of these 3 is going to win the Bass Pro Shops 500. Brad K never won an NDCS race. Blaney won Talladega earlier this year, won Bristol in Season 1. Let's see what Brad K can do. And a DNF, unfortunately. Well, if it comes down to this, it's the Menards number 12 car and the Tide Chevy of Eric Jones. One of these drivers will win the final race of the season. If this is the final Duralast Cup Series race ever, man, it's going to be bittersweet. But let's see. Final run. Final push. Gen 6 era about to end here. So let's see. Blaney versus Jones. Welp, Blaney's out. Eric Jones will win the Bass Pro Shops 500 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Kyle Busch is your Season 4 champion. Heartbreak for J.J. Yaley. Alex Bowman. Heck, you got to throw in Harvick in the mix and Kyle Larson. 43 car gets it done at Atlanta. Holy cow, folks. What a way to cap it all off. Season 4 in the books. Eric Jones gets his first ever Duralast Cup Series win. Well deserved. He's been in the series, I think, since the inaugural race back in 2018. Driving for Joe Gibbs Racing, but finally gets it done with this 43 car. And how about a beautiful paint scheme as well? Lots of carnage, a buttload of cars taken out. That is such a cool looking paint scheme right there. The Tide Food City ride. But how about the custom cars in the top 5 or top 10 really? I mean, look at this. Both of the Buffet Racing South cars. These things are beaten and battered and torn up. There's chips, there's marks. I mean, these things are just worn out. Top 5 runs right there. And then you got to throw in the 25 car, Gabe Blasco. And this 15 car is so slow. And guess what? Found a way in this, not a full-time car, right? Showed up, got a top 10 run here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. But the champion, it's got to be said. Kyle Busch is your Duralast Cup Series Season 4 champion. Kyle Busch is the champion. And this diecast, I will try to make a custom or something of it. So that'll be really, really cool. I want to say thank y'all so much for watching the video. I want to say thank y'all for every single person who has watched the Duralast Cup Series. I'll try not to be long-winded here, but the Duralast Cup Series started back in 2018, and that's what started Diecastbuffet as a channel. Like, literally, this entire channel started for the Duralast Cup Series. I wanted to do a stop motion, and that's why we did the 2018 Daytona 500. And it has been a journey, nearly, 5,000 subscribers later. All glory to God. And I'm so blessed and thankful for that. And if this is the end, if this is the finale, it has been an amazing journey, and it would not be, none of this would have been possible without y'all. And again, all glory goes to God for that. And just so thankful, man. Really am so thankful. I love what we've been able to do on this channel. And all the ups and downs. The diecasts and everything that we've done. But, man, Kyle Busch, Season 4 champion. So officially, Season 1 was won by Hamlin. Season 2 was won by Bowman. 3 was won by Clint Boyer. And Season 4, Kyle Busch. So 2 Toyota teams, and then you have the 1 Chevy and 1 Ford. It's crazy, you know. I look back at all the die-casts we've reviewed on this channel, all the cars that have raced in this series, and it's just, man, what a journey. What a journey it has been, fellas. I want to say thank y'all so much. I love this artificial grass. It's kind of expensive, but it's literally amazing diorama stuff. It is awesome. Makes some great photography if you can ever find something like at a hobby shop or online. But, man, I just want to say thank you all again. Hope you're having a blessed one out there. And I will say the dust on these cars actually adds, like, artificial raced wear to them. I didn't dust these cars completely. They've been sitting around because it's literally been months, maybe even a year, since we were supposed to do a Duralast Cup Series race. So it's been beyond time to do one. And it was a barn burner to the end. Season 4 has had so much ups and downs because there's been massive delays, there's been schedule changes. It was originally supposed to be an 8-race schedule, and then, you know, sponsorships come on board, and then we increased the schedule. Man, it's like a part of me. It's like letting a part of me go with this Duralast Cup Series. So if this is the end, it has been an amazing, amazing journey. And, yeah, I don't want to keep you all around too much longer. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And what could be the final time for the voice of the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series? I'm Garrett Hodge. So long, partner.
This has been a presentation of the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series on Diecastbuffet.